Welcome. In this video, we're going to do some review for Module 7. I would encourage you to evaluate where you are with these things. Maybe use this as a check to check in with where you're at. Try some on your own and then use the checked video. Completely up to you. So these first few, we're just identifying the base. So the base is what are we taking the exponent? This is where I would really encourage you to write in multiplication symbols and things like ones. Okay, so here, this is -4 times a to the 5th. So our base is just a. So if I was going to write that out in expanded form, it would be -4 times a times a times a times a times a. 5 factors of a. Not 5 factors of -4, that's multiplied after the fact. Here, when we group this in here, that means I'm taking the negative with me. So this means -8 times -8 times -8. Whereas this means 6 times 6 times 6 times 6, that's 4 of them, times -1. That negative is not coming with us when we're doing the exponent. So here my base is -8 versus here my base is just 6. Okay, and writing in that 1 times can help you decipher between those two things. Here we're taking that whole 2a with us. So it's 2a times 2a, which would end up being 4a squared. Okay, these next ones we're actually going to evaluate. So we're going to think about that base and then actually do what we're asked to do here. So we're taking in the base of -6. So this means -6 times -6 times -6. So my answer is going to be negative. 3 negatives is negative. 6 times 6 is 36. Ooh, 36 times 6 is 36, 18, 116. 6 times 6 times 6, 216. Oh, okay, we're off by 100. Didn't seem right. Okay, so we're actually multiplying out what it is. This one, -8 squared. Remember, this is -1 times 8 times 8. So it's -64. This is -8 times -8. That negative's coming with us. Negative times a negative is a positive 64. And be really careful with those positives and negatives. Think about what's coming along with you. What is your base? Anything to 0 power, 1. Anything to 0 power, 1. Ooh, this is -1 times 5 to the 0 power. Exponents first. -1. And be really careful with those positives and negatives. Hey, simplifying, we're getting into our exponent rules here. So really be thinking about what does it mean. If you get stuck, go back to writing out the factors. This is 1 factor of x times 5 factors of x. So that's 5. 6 factors of x times y. Can't have negatives in our answer. So negative exponent makes multiplication, division, division, multiplication. Make sure you're only moving the base with that exponent. This is x to the 6th over y to the 3rd. This thing tends to trip us up because it seems like the 4 has to stay with the a squared and the b cubed. The 6 has to stay. This is all multiplication. You could rewrite this as 4 times a squared times b to the 3rd times 6 times a to the -5th times b to the 7th. Multiplication is commutative, so I can combine any of those things that I can. 4 times 6 is 24. A squared, a to the -5th, a to the -3rd. B to the 3rd, B to the 7th, B to the 10th. That's just using my product property there. Can't have a negative exponent. So the 24 is going to stay in the numerator. B to the 10th stays in the numerator. A to the 3rd moves to the denominator. Be careful there. It's tempting to take that 24 with you. That does not have a -3 exponent. Okay, here, have to do the exponent before the multiplication. Exponents are more powerful. So you can simplify inside here first. I would highly recommend that. Anything to 0 is 1. Negative exponent brings it to the denominator. Now take that to the 7th power. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. Wow, c to the 28. That looks funky. Okay, these are all in the numerator, so you could write a to the 3rd, b to the 2nd, c to the 5th over 1 if that helps you. Okay, we can combine our a's here. That's a to the 24th, b to the 2nd, And then we have 5 of these c's, which will cancel out with 5 of these factors of c, leaving us with 23 factors of c in the denominator. Moving right along, seeing that with these, we're taking just one little thing at a time. So here, 21, x to the second, y to the negative fifth. Ooh, I'm going to deal with my negative exponents first. Is that my only entry point? Absolutely not. But I am going to move y to the 10th, move that y to the 5th to the denominator. Remember, only that thing with the base. Okay, now I'm going to deal with my like bases. 8 factors of x, 2 factors of x. 2 of them divide out. The extras are left in the denominator, so x to the 6th. 5 factors of y, 10 factors of y, total of 15 factors of y. Ooh, and then 21 divided by 7 is 3. One thing at a time till you're all done. I would always start on the inside. Okay, we can simplify our m's. This is m over m. 3 of them divide out. I'm left with n to the 7th over m to the 3rd and the negative 2. Always deal with the negative first. M to the 3rd over n to the 7th for the positive 2. Then deal with the number m to the 6th, power to a power, n to the 14th. All right, last little few here. We're solving for x. 3 to what power is 27? If you're not sure, just start multiplying out. 3 times 3, that's 9. Times 3, ooh, that's 27. So 1, 2, 3 factors of 3. X has to be 3. 7 to what power is 49? Okay, start with the same, that it's a division, so x has to be negative. We're dividing, not multiplying. Then 7 to what power is 49? And that is a 2. So we get the negative, makes it a fraction. 2 factors of 7 make 49. Okay, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this review video.